Welcome to Selenium demo class. So today we will discuss about who are we, what is our background, where are we at present, the reason why to learn Selenium, what to learn in Selenium, and then what are the different methodologies and strategies to master the Selenium, how to learn Selenium, and at the end of the session we will discuss about the Selenium syllabus. Also, at the end of this session, I will take your question and answers. So this is about the index. Okay. So the first slide contains the who are you. So this is a question basically to the students that what level we are at present. You could be beginner to IT, looking to start career in QA. Okay. You could be in IT, doing some other works, like in other domain like BPO or maybe in call center or maybe in program management. You want to move into the QA. Okay. You are already working as a manual QA engineer, but you want to make career or start career in automation using Selenium. You already have worked little bit on Selenium. You may have basic knowledge of Selenium. You want to become expert of Selenium, right? So this course is designed to suit for all this type of audience that I discussed in last few minutes. The next slide discuss about why learn Selenium. Okay. This question is basically not about Selenium, that why to make a career in QA or basically Selenium. So I will go to the next, I will refer the next two slides to answer your questions in better way or to describe or answer this topic in better way. So the Forbes.com conducts a survey every year that which are the happiest jobs in US. Right? So as per the 2013 survey conducted by Forbes, the software quality assurance engineer, that is software testing or QA, have the happiest job in USA. So it's good to be in QA. You can earn a good money and you will remain happy again. Second is that there is a site indeed.com which gathers the job opportunities and job from other sites and shows it on its own. So every year it publishes a graph of the job trend depending upon different criteria like skills and many other skills and domains. So I just try to find the graph for Selenium. So you can see that this graph, which is showing the number of jobs for Selenium, it has been consistently growing. And in last 2-3 years, since January 10, it has grown up significantly. Yeah, apart from the few downslide in the graph that could be because of slowdown in business cycle, but overall picture says that the jobs for Selenium has been growing significantly. Right? Okay, so now come back to so the first point is software QA is happiest job in USA. Second, there are million people who are already working in QA. And to differentiate yourself to be the guy who is growing quickly in the career or to get the promotion or get the maximum hike in the QA team, you have to make certain age, right? Has to be certain specific skills. Selenium can give you that edge, right? And we have seen in the indeed.com chart that the job on Selenium skill is growing significantly and it is quite hot at present in the market. So it's nice to have the skill of Selenium. Right. The next slide is about what to learn. So now we have seen enough reason to learn Selenium to be in QA. So now we have decided that we will learn Selenium, but we need a starting point and an end point in Selenium. So the first thing that we will learn is how to start automation. So this the first agenda of this slide is not about any tool. It is about how to develop the automation approach. So whenever you get an application or a automation tool, how would you start? How will you start thinking about automation? How will you make a beginning in the automations? Right. The next item is about element identification. So the element identification or element locator strategies are blood of automation. It's the backbone of automation. So we will discuss about different element locator strategies like XPath, CSS, ID, name, etc. Okay. The Selenium needs a help for programming language to implement the solutions, and it supports multiple programming language like Java, C Sharp, Python, Perl. We will be using Java in our solutions in our course. The reason behind choosing Java is it's a object oriented language, and Selenium is implemented using object oriented concept. So it's both are better suitable to each other. Again, Java is a very popular language, and finding resources and help while you are writing a script or debugging your Java program is quite easy. Okay. We will learn about different freeware tools like Eclipse. Eclipse is an IDE which helps you and facilitate you to write and run Java programs as well as Selenium program. We will learn about other tools like Ant, which is a build creation tool, Apache tools like Apache Log4j for creating execution log, Apache POI for reading and writing from the data files, for example, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, or any other. We will learn about the Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid. Selenium WebDriver is the latest version of Selenium, and as per the seleniumhq.org, all the future releases and the bug fix will happen in the WebDriver. The Grid is a tool in the Selenium family which facilitates parallel execution of a script of your program, of your test case on multiple environments, for example, Linux, Mac, and Windows at the same time, or maybe on the different browsers like IE, Firefox, Chrome, Opera on the Windows machines. So it reduces the execution time. We will discuss about a framework. If you need a framework to create a script in your project, an industry recognized and acceptable framework. There will be many more advanced concepts that will discuss in the course, and there will be questions and answer doubt clarifications every at the end of the session. If you will have query, and your queries and doubt will be clarified. Okay. So the next one is how to learn. So now we have discussed about what to learn. Now the comes that how to learn. Okay. So there are many ways we can learn new things. The first is the book. The benefit of reading from or learning from book is that it is easy, low cost. Disadvantage is that access to good book. Okay. On Selenium there is no such good book available in the market. Okay. Another issue is that it contains only theory. If you stuck at a point, there is no tech support and there is no one to explain the concept to you and troubleshoot your program. Okay. The next available method to learn is web. So in the age of Google, everything is available on web. Its free contents are available on web, right? From basic to advanced to tech support, right? The disadvantage is that you can watch free videos that consist or that details about the basic concept of Selenium. Okay. They do not discuss about the advanced concepts. Again, searching on the internet requires a lot of effort, a continuous effort. It's a hard work. Okay, so it and to learn a tool, it will take a lot of time using the internet. Third, and the traditional way is training. So in training, what we do is that we take help of a SME, subject matter expert, who has a long experience of working on this tool or in QA domain. He will give you a guided approach. He will take you through the all the theoretical concept and practical example of Selenium. And if you go by my experience, you can learn Selenium in 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. The one advice I will give you is that apart from attending this training course, you should also do lots of hands-on. So the programming language or automating is like a mathematics. So you should do practice on your own, else you will not be able to learn it. The next few slides consist of the Selenium syllabus that we will cover in this course. It starts with introduction to Selenium, a brief introduction of Selenium and its family of tools. This course contains the core Java introduction and OOPS concepts. So the Java, as I said earlier, it's necessary to learn and work on Selenium. You have to be good in Java to work on Selenium. We will start with the Selenium WebDriver, its introduction, architecture, the advantage and limitations of WebDriver, configuring Selenium on Eclipse on your machine, working on different browsers like Firefox, Chrome, IE, working on different child windows like alerts, pop-up, multiple windows. We will see the theory and the example of form elements like input, radio bugs and many others. We will also learn about the advanced concept of Selenium WebDriver, for example, accessing bulk objects, reading a dynamic web table, handling keyboard and mouse events, uploading, downloading files, working on dynamic objects. We will also learn about synchronization in Selenium, implicit wait, explicit wait, how to take a screenshot in case of test case failure. We will learn about database testing, so we will know how to connect with the database with the help of Java programming language, how to fetch data from database table and then how to read data from application and then do a comparison. We will also learn about test engine. It is required to control the flow of execution, how to generate the report using test engine. It will help us to generate the test engine default report as well as the XSLT report. We will learn about the build creation tool and which help us to create the build, and it also helps us to run our script on the machines where there is no Eclipse. Again, we will discuss about the Selenium grid, and then we will have a session on test-ng, create a hybrid framework using test-ng, Apache POI, Selenium WebDriver, right, the different aspects of framework. At the end of the training session, we will have a doubt clearing session. All of your queries and doubts will be answered. Having said that, you are allowed and you will be facilitated to ask your queries even after the completion of session. So you can, at the last slide of this demo class, I have shared my contact details, my email ID and my phone number. So you may drop email